And we have a new subscriber. Thank you so much, and welcome to New Dalancia, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew campaign. I am VGpunx, your most gracious and kind, and would never ever do anything to traumatize my players' DM.
Now, see, why don't I believe you?
Look at my
I mean,
dragonborn
everything looks
face.
fine
Would
for
this
me.
face lie?
If it had hair added to it, it would.
I'm gonna have to like put the emo hair like as like a thing. All right, so I believe when we left off, if I remember, if my memory serves, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe when we left off a few weeks ago, it was you had just come back up from the sewers, where you were speaking with Ratsputin and a few of the other Ratkin, including Shix, and Yolanthe, you were trying to figure out what happened to your dwarven friend Darkul. Darkul somehow disappeared. There was like blood at the scene where he was last spotted. And you found like I believe like a little piece of cloth that possibly belonged to him. So you went down to talk to the Ratkin.
I think Rick found that.
Yeah, I think so. You went down, talked to the Ratkin, and they told you that, or you've learned that Darkul is not at the castle. They're not quite sure where he is, but they have a friend who might be able to help. I think after that, you all went back up to the tavern to finally get some rest. Each of you with 1 point of exhaustion, except Tess, who has 4, was it? I think you had 4.
We never made it back to the tavern, actually. We had Mick told Ratsputin to help the party out. He told us to visit a witch out to the south, look for a round building we'll know by the smell. And then there's a quote that we have to repeat to the witch, but we never actually like made it back to the tavern. Not to be that player, but we never did.
So wait, okay, where are we exactly right now?
I think
we were in the sewers heading back
Yeah, we were.
up.
Yeah, exactly what Ian Fear was about to say is we're in the sewers. We're about to head back up to the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And with that, did anyone else actually have business in the sewers? Any business with the Ratkin pending that you're aware of?
I don't think so.
Now that they're all kind of gathered around you in this very loud, boisterous bar, the scene of which I will not show because it is extremely enormous. I made a video of it, and it's awfully large, and it doesn't load for most people. Well, with that, you all start to depart Vel's place, which is the little kind of hole-in-the-wall bar that is down just underneath What Ails Ya, it seems.
Yolanthe waves goodbye to Vel. Across the room.
Do come back now.
Tess is low-key nodding off at the table.
Aw.
You look tired, friend. When's the last time you slept?
I mean, they were.
Tess got at least a small nap in before she woke up, and everyone was gone and down here. Tess could probably make it back up to the tavern, though. Just give Tess a moment. She slumps back down on the table.
Okay, I'm not letting you sleep here. And Val like scoops you up and starts carrying you toward the door.
She doesn't even put up a fight. She just slumps against his chest and just falls asleep.
why don't we all head upstairs, get some rest before we head over to this, whoever it is.
She snores.
Oh, she's snoring. Oh,
Well, you guys do what you want. I'm heading to that fucking building.
Yolanthe, what led us to being down here in the first place?
I don't know. I didn't ask y'all to come down here. I came down here.
Right.
Now
and
we're
you're
down
not going
Darkhold
without
and
us.
Talaneth.
If you're going somewhere, we're going together because we've learned what happens when we split apart.
I don't think Tess is going to be okay with that arrangement.
Yolanthe pauses for a sec. I love Tessa's snoring. Yolanthe does pause and like clutches Yestus's jacket closer to her, and she looks at Tess and says, "Is Tess gonna be all right? Is Tess okay?"
I don't know. She looks pale, more so than usual.
Oh,
I don't like it.
let's okay, that's fine. Like there's a panic rising in her eyes, and she's like, "Let's go." She just needs to sleep, right? So she just needs to sleep. Let's get a sleep then. Let's get a Tess sleep.
Oh no, Tessa's drooling. Tessa's pretty much drooling. 4 points
Roll
of
for drool
exhaustion.
chance.
This is like ugly sleep.
Roll a d20, and all of them are ones.
Mouth open, just straight up like like
Honk, shoot,
saliva
honk.
coming down the side of her mouth.
You all head back upstairs, back to the entrance to the sewer that is just underneath the What Ails Ya Tavern at which you have set up.
Also, thank you, chat, for addressing how amazing What Ails Ya is such a
know.
good title of a
Thank you.
tavern.
As you come back upstairs, Kolvar is already back behind the bar, and he looks back at you all coming out of his cellar. Oh, not this shit again. Tell me you're
Actually,
not.
that reminds me, what's his name? The bird friend with us too.
I didn't think that. I think Scritto was
Didn't he
upstairs
come with us
sleeping.
Scritto stayed back in the room after he alerted Val to
Okay.
Yolanthe's journey.
Oh, and I did say I
Okay.
was going to do this, right? So, Kolvar, back behind the bar, polishing that very same mug that he's always polishing. Please, please, just tell me you didn't leave a big giant mess for me to clean up again.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. Just you just might want to get a bit more air freshener.
Also, I may have eaten all your cheese.
Ian
Sorry.
Fear, look at me. Look at me, Ian Fear. Did you shit in my cellar?
I certainly did not, but some folks may have ended up in some dirty water.
Oh, God. I'll get a mop. And,
Hey, Kolvar.
is, and he points over at Tess. Is, she gonna be okay?
We've all had some really long days, and she just needs some rest.
Yeah, I know she hasn't been sleeping well lately. My mic got really quiet again. That's awful.
Hey, Kolvar. Yolanthe steps forward kind of sheepishly. Did you see Talaneth pass by here?
Not Talanith?
Yeah.
No.
Uh,
Why?
Yolanthe looks nervous.
Everything okay on that front?
Um, you won't be seeing him around for a while, and it's a little concerning for us.
He has become one of the chanters, I am afraid. Oh. Oh no. His face grows really somber and his eyes kind of shift down toward the floor.
But they come back, right? They come back. They get over it and they come back, right? Right?
I mean, I don't know.
Right?
I've never seen anything like this.
Right?
Yolanthe,
Certainly, it's nothing anything I heard of in school.
She hugs the jacket closer to her and just like stares at the front door.
I'm hoping so. But until we learn more of this glow cloud and its strange, mindless minions, we simply cannot know for sure.
But we're Team Sneak. I can't be Team Sneak by myself.
It's like a shroud of just sadness kind of sinks over the whole room. I'm going to go put Tess to sleep. Val sort of slowly trudges off to the west wing. As he passes through, Yestis let's see. There we go. Okay, that's actually a lot easier. Yestis comes out from the back hallway. Hey, Wolfie, why the long face?
She's like clutching his, oh, that's a new one. She's clutching his coat towards her and just staring at the front door. Like there's like tears welling up in her eyes a little bit.
Starts to look around at the rest of you. Something happened? It's about this time that the front door swings open. Rec, you come in. You've been out the past day, kind of just doing jobs, making a few gold. Probably more like a few silver, but you know. You see your friends at the back of the tavern there, all long faces.
Hey, there you are. Rec walks towards them in the back. Where y'all been?
Yolanthe briefly gets very excited when the door opens, but then sees it's Rick and her face drops. But then she's like, oh, hey, Rick.
Damn!
Oh,
Good to see you too.
Sorry, we've had
I
a
thought-
long day today. Apparently, Alanith has become one of the chanters for the glow cloud.
What?
Yeah, we were going down to try to talk with the folks about getting information for rescuing. I'm sorry, like I'm blanking on the name you was even mentioned too.
Dark Cool,
So we
Godberry.
were going. Sorry, yeah, we were going down to get information about rescuing Darkcool, and as I was coming to see what the others were at, Talanis passed by me, and he was under the trance of the glow cloud.
I don't know what to say. We need to do something. I don't know what.
Yeah, we unfortunately we kind of have to get our rest, especially Tess, who he's just not looking good. So we're going to wait until we get our rest, and then we do have a source of information we can go to.
Okay.
It's still early, Val says as he comes back into the room. We probably have time for an 8-hour rest. Leaving this afternoon.
Okay. And let me get cleaned up. And then Rec will go off and get clean, ready, grab something to eat, and then get ready for sleep.
I can't remember, Rec, did Grimpack tell you to come back in a week, or was that like the next day? I don't recall.
I think it was just a couple days because he wasn't sure. He said he would let me know.
Ah, okay. Okay. Is everybody wanting to go ahead and get a rest in now?
Yeah, remove this exhaustion so that way we don't have the fun disadvantage on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, but it's been so fun making you re-roll everything. Never has there been so much use of inspiration in this in this chat. You all head back into the West Wing, back to your beds. Go ahead and put yourselves in for a long rest. Well, that's
Sorry, my
interesting.
browser is lagging really bad. So if if everything looks a little off, that's why. I'm sorry, chat.
Yeah, I had a bit of issues with Twitch where it wasn't even letting me load very much in the chat stuff, so I had to reload everything.
Yeah, I originally thought it was Twitch, and then I reloaded Twitch and D&D Beyond, and everything is lagging. So I don't know if it's the internet or anyway.
Do we need to go to BRB?
No, well, everything's looking clear at the moment. So
Why don't we go ahead and go to BRB, and then you can do that, and we can go from there. You all get a long rest. And since you brought it up, Yolanthe, go ahead and roll a d20.
Sorry, I had to remember how to spell extraordinaire. What am I rolling?
D20.
D20.
Peep my fancy dice, y'all. Oh, that's an 8. That's probably not good.
Uh,
I like the wood theme. It's pretty cool.
remember, this isn't like a low is good or low is bad, high is good kind of situation. This is just a
I'm sussy bussy
Roll
at any
table.
roll 20, any D20 roll.
okay.
At least it's not a D100 like me.
And I'll change this table around later, but
Ew, I can hear my own voice. That's disgusting. Mute.
okay. Everybody wakes up in your respective bedrooms at the What Ails Ya Tavern. I'm gonna go ahead and cut us over to the Shopabin map to kind of illustrate things a little bit better. Right. Shopabin. Oh yeah, I forgot I had set this up with the little clickable things. So
Clickable things.
currently you are at the number 8 on this map. I know they're a little bit tough to see, but that is, if I can ping right here. I don't even know if that actually showed on people's screens or not.
Alt is my push to talk button, and when you hit Alt, you can see all of the names of all the cities or areas, and I think that's really cool.
Oh, is that true? Oh, no way. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yup.
I didn't know
literally
that.
only know that because that's my
That
push
is
to
really
talk
cool.
button.
That's cool. Now
So
I know
yeah,
that.
so now if we push that alt, we can show the viewers all the areas of Shopabin who are unfamiliar.
Hell yeah.
That did dumb stuff on that I didn't like. See, I'm not going to do anything else on Bit's computer. You all wake up. There is rain. Kind of I wouldn't say beating down on the window, but it's a little rainy outside. Windy. It's not like super stormy or anything. Just a light rain. You start to hear shifting doors coming from outside your rooms. Rek, you see Val has waken up. He's put his armor back on and he's headed out into the main area.
Rek does the same. He's up, starts getting ready to go out. Grab something to eat.
As a reminder, what was the race of the being we saw in the dreamscape? Who the one that I had as the nightmare before waking up to go find acid or Yolanthe?
Wait, say that but again?
What was from the group, the one who was who invaded into my dreams?
Oh, it was just kind
The
of
purple
a
tiefling?
purple tiefling. Yeah, you don't
Tiefling, thank
know
you.
who it is.
Right.
You do know that she's one of the Red Nine, but you don't know her name.
Or as Yolanthe calls them, the 9 red idiots.
The 9 Red Idiots. Very eloquent.
8 now, I guess.
Did you kill one? I don't think you killed one.
Wasn't Rolo
No, just a henchman. for them.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a
I thought
henchman.
him and Bagram are just being used as
Meat shields.
leverage. Yeah.
They were technically part of the Red Nine. They were wearing the robes and everything, but when they got killed by the
Yeah.
2 ninjas, those were the ones that you didn't, or the 2 assassins. You hadn't previously seen them, so technically removing those 2 and adding the other 2 once again makes 9,
Oh, okay.
right? That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like that. That's cool.
So, I don't know if you're actually able to see this, huh? But there's the ping for where you guys are. That's what ails you, or what ails you. You'll be making your way out of the lower city, and if I remember correctly, the instructions were to follow the wall to the south.
Am I supposed to be able to interact with these numbers?
Yes, yeah, you should be able to double click them, and they bring up the journal entries. However, I have not finished writing all the journal entries yet, so I do apologize
okay.
for that. It is a lot of
Whoopsie.
work to be able to do that.
Whoopsie doodle. Yes, it is a lot of work. Yes. I still applaud
It's a cool ass map, though.
your map
Hey,
making skills
isn't
and
there
just the
also a
entire
place
campaign.
where we have some of our campaign information that might be available for others if they're interested in viewing it?
We do. We have a world anvil. I will.
Did you set up a bot link for that?
I did not. I've been working my ass off to
That's
try to
fine.
get these maps
We
remade.
can we'll just get a link to that that we can post later.
To give you all a little bit of deep lore, I lost absolutely everything in the campaign and have been struggling my butt off to get everything recreated. So that's a thing. Also, this map isn't exactly right as of yet. I'm going to be recreating this map as well from the ground up with a better, more clear imagery of the districts. So that will be very important moving forward. It makes it look like it's a small town with an enormous castle. It should look a lot more. Well, you'll see. For now, it's a good enough representation of where we're going. So like I said, you'll be headed out the gate.
I was going to say, given the population after the false Hydra eating, might kind of be a small town with a big castle.
Just a small town girl.
There's also this link right here, huh? If you want this one.
Living in a false Hydra.
Oh my god. No one is alive in the false Hydra.
And now we've been stricken.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing?
Well, everybody was Rek and Val have already headed out into the main part of what ails you.
I think I would be getting up and also doing the same.
I feel like Yolanthe probably just fell asleep in one of the chairs outside of the in the outside of the fireplace, just clutching the jacket to her, cuddled up with it.
But in wolf form.
No. in humanoid form.
Just curled up on the rug.
No, in one of the chairs.
Oh, okay.
There's chairs, right?
Yeah, there are chairs. I think there are chairs in the bar.
Yeah, she probably kicked off her boots and just sat there because she was torn between watching the front door for Talanith and wanting to be close to Tess. So she was stressed about that, but then she eventually curled up with the jacket and just fell asleep. Or, well, she didn't fall asleep. They don't sleep. She tranced.
Tess?
Tess is oversleeping. She's hugging her tail tight to her body and just napping away.
Scrito?
Or honk shoeing.
How about Scrito?
Scrito is up and about. He'll move out to the main tavern area and pull himself up on one of the stools and sit there swinging his little bird feetsies back and forth.
Yeah, I love Scrito.
Waiting patiently.
Hey! You all look a lot better now. Can I, get you anything?
Probably something of substance for us. But I think we're going to be doing quite a bit of traveling, so something with a lot of fruits.
A coffee, if you please.
Scrito mimics Val in that moment.
Coffee, if you please.
Coffee, if you please. Coffee, if you please.
Sure, coming right up. Is
Make sure you got a mug for his bird fingers.
No.
is
We're not doing
Tess
that.
okay?
Coffee, if you please. For Tess friend.
Coming right up. He kind of cracks a smile and he immediately gets to work.
Yolanthe creeps up towards the front of the tavern and is just looking out the window nervously at the weather.
Trixie, you get all that? He yells back. Sure thing, hun.
Grito continues moving his little bird feetsies back and forth while he sits on top of this really, really tall stool.
'Tis a rainy day. I hope you've all the vestments required for such weather, he says, kind of tugging at the hood of his robe. His cloak, rather. It's not a robe.
I think I would be since it is a cloak of many fashions, it'll probably be fashioned to have a hood over it with this weather.
Yeah, you can do that.
Grito cocks his head, looking at the top of the bar, and he taps his beak and motions towards his feathers, preening himself with his beak. Weatherproof, he says in an unknown voice. You've never heard this person before.
Oh, interesting. Male or female voice sounding?
It sounds like an old woman. Weatherproof?
Before long, Kolvar comes back, sets plates out in front of each of you.
Thank you.
Included in the rent, as usual. Which, what I think we've got a few more days before that's due.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Rex begins eating.
What I could do more, business has been a little, sluggish since the Hydra. Rightfully so, I suppose. Anyway, things are starting to normalize, so it is what it is. Just glad to have tenants for the time being. So, I'm grateful, is what I'm trying to say.
I feel pretty grateful too. Having a good place to come back to. And he nods and raises a mug.
Val raises his mug, looking at you. My home is wherever these kind fellows are.
Well, given the rain and how cool it's been, my home is where the hearth is.
That was a good one. It's a good laugh.
Grito laughs.
You all start chowing down. Tess, are you still sleeping in?
Grito's still waiting on that cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, he's set it down.
Okay, Scritto dips his beak and swishes it into the mug of coffee.
As usual, coffee just
the
kind of
fuck?
goes everywhere. And
Yeah, it just splashes everywhere on the tavern. I feel like Kolvar at this point should have been ready. Maybe
Yeah.
he laid a towel down or something.
He's
Like
already used to it. Like as soon as he did, like Kolvar's not even looking; he just has the towel cleaning it.
So, Scritto finishes his mug of coffee and then holding the second mug of coffee in his little bird fingers. He hops off the stool, splashing some of the coffee onto the floor.
Is it because he has bird fingers? Is it because bird fingers are useless? Is it because he should have wings? Is that why? Is that why it splashes?
It's because he jumped from a high height down to the floor with a
Oh,
mug of coffee in his bird hands. Okay,
No.
that's why. And you just see this little Kenku holding this mug very, very cautiously in his bird hands, waddling to the back hallway. You can tell that Yolanthe is not a fan of bird hands.
Oh no, Yolanthe
By the
is
way,
perfectly
chat.
fine with it. Yolanthe is perfectly fine with it. Acid is like,
Acid hates bird fingers, so I like to push it on this
Aggressive
Kenku
shit.
as much as possible. So he waddles his tiny little Kenku ass into the back hallway where he opens up the door and the smell of freshly made coffee raises Tess from her deep sleep.
So it wasn't the Kenku being like, "Hey!"
wake the fuck up, you thumb having ass bitch.
Tess wakes up. She was holding her tail so tightly to herself that she has a small cut in her cheek.
No.
And she yawns and stretches. Good morning or afternoon or evening. What time is it, Scritto? Scritto, holding the cup of coffee, doesn't say anything. He just extends his little arms out with the mug, offering it to Tess. She grabs it and sips. Tastes bitter and lovely. Tess appreciates you. Where is everybody? And without saying another word, Scritto just turns around and motions toward the door and walks back out to the main portion of the tavern.
You all see Tess emerge from the West Wing, alive once again. No color back in her face.
Tess really needed that. She rubs her eye.
Tess, how are you feeling?
Oh, a lot better. Tess does not even remember getting into the bed.
I've definitely had those nights.
By the way, Golvar, what is the special for the day?
Eggs, bacon, sausage.
Lots of protein for the big day ahead.
Oh, we've got the usual assortment of fruit as well, if you'd like some.
Tess will take all the protein. 2 plates, please.
Coming right up. You get that, Trixie? Sure thing, darling. Calling from the back. Doesn't take very long before Trixie emerges from that back room. Plates on a large platter as she walks it over to you, hops up and sets the plates on the bar. It is a bit of a hop for her, you see. She's a halfling.
Can we see the Trixie?
Sure.
And can you say her name?
Why is that?
For our new chat rats.
Yes, her name is Trixie Bubblebottom.
And does she have a bubble bottom?
Well, that's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Thixie Trixie.
I think they would certainly like Tess to find out.
She has a flirtatious attitude and an infectious smile. Anything else I can be getting for you, darling?
Tess could use another cup of coffee.
Don't mention it. Coming right up. She smiles and kind of hops back, kind of skips almost back over to the hearth where there's a pot bubbling already. Just immediately pours one up and brings it over to you.
Tess is just absolutely chowing down on this like 2 whole plates of food.
Val, having finished a few minutes ago. Hungry this morning, aren't you? After the week you've had, I can't blame you.
Funny you mention it, Tess cannot remember the last time she had a proper meal.
So, it seems we'll be off to meet someone we know not the name of. And at a location at which we have only vague instructions.
So, in other words, it's business as usual for us.
Indeed.
Looking up from her meal, she spots, is Yolanthe still by the window?
Yep. This entire time, Yolanthe has been staring out the window with a kind of faraway look in her eyes, like staring at the rain, and she is white knuckling this jacket.
And Tess just stares at Yolanthe while working on finishing off her breakfast. After gulping down said food, Tess will call over, Yolanthe.
Yes, sir.
Have-
Oh, tavern, right. What?
Have you eaten this morning?
No, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. And she kind of edges herself back towards the others, but she's still nervously looking out at the window.
Val kind of cocks an eyebrow.
Tess will hop off the stool, leaving 2 empty plates behind. Approaching Yolanthe. Sister, who are you waiting for? Who are you looking for?
Yolanthe blinks and kind of like zoom, like her eyes kind of refocus, and she looks at Tess and she's like, "Oh, Tess, hi. No one, nothing. Why?" And she's like, you know when you have like a piece of fabric in your hand and you just kind of keep like turning it over and over again? Like she's doing that with the jacket.
Oh, should I be rolling dice through D&D Beyond now?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Can I roll an insight check on Yolanthe to see if she's being honest?
Yes, you can.
What would I roll?
You would roll an opposing deception check.
I don't think she's necessarily trying to be deceptive, but would it be the same?
I'll tell you what. What is your deception skill? Since you're not actively trying to deceive, but also, you're not really trying to just come out and blurt it out. What's just naturally your deception skill?
It's a +2, a 12 overall.
So 12. Yeah, 18 beats that. You can tell that Yolanthe isn't necessarily lying, but is definitely not giving you all the information.
Tess, her face softens and she gives a sad smile and reaches out and tries to place her hand on Yolanthe's shoulder in a comforting gesture.
She visibly flinches for just like a second, but then she like looks at Tess again and relaxes and just like, oh, sorry, just rain's scary.
Tess tries to pull Yolanthe in for a hug. And she says, Tess's sister.
The way that like Yolanthe's shoulders just deflate, like deflate's the wrong word. Like she just like relaxes, like she just like a cat, you know? She just like dead weights and just is like, yes, okay, sister. And she hugs back. But she still has the jacket in her arms, so it's like a kind of weird like side hug.
Yeah, like Tess is like just hugging her tightly, like with the. She'll put like her hand on the back of Yolanthe's head.
Yolanthe looks at the cut on Tess's face from her tail, and she's like, "Oh, what happened?"
Oh, sometimes Tess cuddles her tail a little too hard.
Oh, gods, I wish I had a tail.
You do have multiple tails. Tess has seen them. There's
Yolanthe kind of
she's
rolls
still
her eyes.
like Tess is still like hugging her very tightly. Tess has seen
Yolanthe
Ratlanthe. Tess
and
has seen
laughs.
Wolflanthe.
You know what I mean? I mean all the time. And then she like brightens up and she turns to Ian Fear and is like, Ian Fear, can you give me a tail?
What kind do you want?
A fluffy one, like my wolf tail.
You got it. Ian Fear is gonna use his minor illusion cantrip, and he's gonna put a giant squirrel tail on Yolanthe.
Ian Fear, you are currently in the into the inside the affecting zone of the glow cloud. Please roll a wild magic surge.
Oh no, Yolanthe does. It's okay. Like I said before, her twin brother Brolanthe will join the party.
Wow, those dice are awesome.
The roll isn't.
The roll sucked, but
yeah, the roll sucked, but look at them dice.
that does imply that your wild magic has went off. Please go ahead and roll on the wild magic surge table.
Oh no.
I had bird fingers for the rest of the campaign.
I can just see Kolvar covering his ears waiting for the fireball or explosion to happen.
Where is that roll table? Why did I think we actually had a roll table for that? I could have sworn we had one.
We did.
I did. I thought too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh no.
What was it?
Oh
I
god.
can't find the roll table.
I know.
So
I'm
45. I cast levitate on myself.
Ian Fear. So okay, here's how this goes down. Ian Fear focuses on the weave before him. He starts to manifest this tail that attaches itself to your butt. You notice already that it's like a large squirrel tail, but suddenly it like flicks out of existence, and Ian Fear, you uncontrollably rise up and hit the ceiling of what ails you.
See, here I was thinking you were going to say it suddenly instead attaches onto me, and it's like fluffing around fast, and that's why I'm flying.
So wait, I don't get a tail out of all this?
No, unfortunately it vanishes. But
My
Ian
magic
Fear
went-
suddenly just
went
kind of flies into the ceiling with a thud.
Okay. So,
Yolanthe, by the way, is absolutely amused. She is like shrieking with laughter, rolling on the floor.
Val is just, he's face
Oh, wow,
palming
so
and he's
how
like,
tall-
not a good.
How tall is the
This is
ceiling
not
on this
the
thing?
coaster. This
on the
is a
what
mouse
ale do?
pad. I should use something else for my water bottle.
It's about, we'll call it somewhere about 20 feet. It's a pretty tall building.
Well, that's why I was, because I rise up to 20 feet for levitate. So
Yeah, you're just like right up against the ceiling.
yeah. After that, I'll go. If you've got a broom or something, I guess while I'm up here, I can sweep some of these cobwebs.
Kolvar kind of like looks up, and he does that face like the. Okay,
The,
I'm
like,
gonna
nod.
I'm gonna toss you a broom. Do you think you can? You think you can catch it?
Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to plant my feet towards the ceiling, and then I'll be like, I'll just jump towards it, and I'll probably fly back up.
He like chucks the broom up to you. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check to see if you catch it, please. We'll call it a DC 10.
Okay.
It's not terribly hard, but it's not also, the easiest thing in the world. At least you're not. At least it's not disadvantage, right?
Right. No, I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking I was gonna use inspiration, but
the broom just kind of falls back down to the floor, and Kolvar's like, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, I was thinking I would probably try my prestidigitation to clean it, but unfortunately, using my cantrip got me here. So
Val leans into Kolvar. You handled that quite well. Oh, well, I grew up with him, But this was kind of just like a Tuesday.
That glow cloud is definitely causing a lot of chaos around here. What a funny little cloud.
You're telling me. Normally I'd have Mage Hand deliver it to him, but we already saw how that works out for me each time.
Would you also usually use Mage Hand to clean the cobwebs and dust up there? Because it is looking kind of bad, Kolvar.
Yeah, that is what I would do, yeah. And no, I haven't been able to lately. I don't even own a ladder. Like, why would I?
Makes sense.
I suppose I could just go to the market and have one fashioned, but that takes a lot of effort. And I'm sure this whole glow cloud business will eventually wrap itself up, right? Right? And he kind of looks around at all of you.
Tess gives him a very sheepish smile. Right.
Yolanthe is wiping away tears of laughter from her eyes as she climbs back up from the floor. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. The glow cloud doesn't affect me. Watch. And she bamps across the room.
We know.
And she bamps over to the corner of the bar and just like leans her elbows on the counter and just gives Kolvar this like really like trickster grin. I cannot bamp. There's a skull in the way of my bamp. Why the fuck is there a skull?
Did you still
Why
want
does it say roll a death saving throw? What the fuck?
Did you still want a tail? Because I'm pretty sure I got a tack and a hammer around here somewhere. He says with a little chuckle.
She kicks the pile of leaves surrounding her feet right now. She's like, do you want more leaves?
No.
And she just kind of giggles into her hands. I'm trying to put for some reason, like there's a death saving throw blocking my ability to click the face step, but.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So I'm just going to hit that, I guess. Oh, you do not need a death roll because you have a positive number of hit points.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, well then get the fuck out of the way.
It is good to see you all in higher spirits. But not to be a downer. But We probably should
right,
look
we
into
gotta
the
go.
missing dwarf.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Everyone, let's go. Come on.
So I'm gonna be stuck up on this ceiling at least for 10 minutes, but then at least once that period passes, it says I should be like gently floating back down.
But that is at least
you
enough
just,
time
like,
for
up there
Tess to go
skanking
take
on the
a.
ceiling?
That is
I mean-
enough time for Tess to take a bathroom break. So, Tess will be right back.
You need 10 minutes for a bathroom break. That is interesting.
But Tess also has
Okay.
to freshen up.
I've heard of females who generally some require longer than that sometimes.
Is
so
it number 1 or number 2? I couldn't
is
keep
that
a straight
information you
face.
really
What
want?
does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, number 1 is when it. Well, okay. Perhaps we should get into this another time.
I mean, I'm always number one, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Ian Fear, can you kick off the ceiling and I'll grab you? He like puts his hands up.
I can try, but we saw what happened last time.
Wait, what happened last time?
I couldn't catch the broom.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to jump or anything.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
just
will.
out-
Actually, I'll just sort of like spider walk over towards the walls, and then I'll push myself towards any of the beams and use that to start climbing down.
Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and roll a what's climb in 5th edition?
I mean,
That's
it might be
athletics.
athletic.
Yeah, athletics. I think is right.
Okay. I am definitely not a very strong boy. I could do acrobatics since I am light. And
You could do
flying.
you could do acrobatics. I'll allow it.
I mean, better than 10.
No, yeah. Yeah, we'll call that. You kind of just like hop, ho, and you like you wind up like kind of back toward the ground, and Val just kind of like grabs you and holds you in place.
I was imagining the alternative being somebody like tossing a lasso rope around Ian Fear and treating him like a balloon for the next 10 minutes.
It kind of is a good
the Ian Fear
idea.
parade.
Otherwise, Val's just gonna be like holding him, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Belle starts floating up in the air with him.
Val's pretty heavy. I don't know.
I don't know how strong is levitate.
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
I think
How
it's
does
up
that
to
work?
500 pounds.
So what it says for levitate is, give me a sec.
I can't believe we're trying to figure out the
near a loose
logistics of.
object. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
Oh well, shit. Yeah,
they
Val starts
levitate up
lifting
to
off the
50.
damn ground.
Val
too.
starts floating in there.
Let go, Ian Fear.
Also, I don't know who was sitting next to me when I bamped across the room, but they do have to roll a charm. A charm
But
roll.
It does say you can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction, and you can move up and down as part of it. But
I feel like you'd have to be willing. You were an unwilling
well,
target.
even if I was unwilling, it does say that I can use my action to move the target.
Wait, Tess was hugging Yolanthe before she bamped across the room. Do I have to roll a charm thing?
I think it's only when I appear next to someone.
Oh, okay. Never
I
mind.
don't know who was at the bar, but I appeared at the bar in a cloud of leaves, leaning on the counter, glaring, or like giving Kolvar a cheeky little grin. 'cause
Yeah, I thought
she
you
is
appeared
a
across the bar.
menace. Yeah. I don't know who was there, but whoever it is, they have to roll a wisdom to be uncharmed. Kolvar probably has to roll. I don't know how close he is, but he might.
Okay.
He might find her cheekiness endearing. We don't know.
Might have a bit of
Or-
advantage.
Or he might just be like, these goddamn leaves again, bitch.
Probably a little of both.
Yeah. Mood.
So he's rolling what now?
wisdom saving to avoid
Wisdom.
being charmed?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
13.
I should know the number of my own spell. It's not really a spell, it's just a thing I do. Oh yeah, I don't know what my DC is. I should probably know that. Anyway, I think he probably passed.
Isn't it usually like 16 or 17?
I'm a bad D&D player. I don't know what to tell you. Oh shit, there's rain. What the
Yeah,
fuck? When did that happen?
I was trying to do the less rain, but it.
That's so cool.
It got like really heavy for a moment.
Better.
Wait,
I
is,
know, I was
is
like,
it
wait,
raining
what?
on your screen? Because it doesn't look like it on
It
mine.
was.
It is
It's
raining
very
on.
light.
It
It's
is
raining
raining
now,
on
yeah.
my screen. Yes,
Okay,
it's
cool.
a little tough to see, but yeah, it's not as heavy, but I can see it.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that. So there we go. It's raining, but not storming. So. Any other ideas for getting Ianfear off the ceiling?
Well, if this is the spell that I think it is based off of what's happened, I should come back down within a few minutes.
As soon as you say that,
Flat.
you just kind of fall back down to the floor.
Well, I mean, it does say they gently float. But
Oh, okay,
yeah,
then
I
you
was also talking-
gently float.
I was
back down
about. I was about to say, wait, wasn't Val underneath him trying to catch him? Wasn't he holding on? Like,
He carries him.
wouldn't
for
y'all
us now.
both? Wouldn't y'all both just like float back down to the floor?
Oh yes.
And then as I get to the ground, I'm gonna sort of dust myself off and say, "Yeah, that was me letting out a bit of that helium or whatever that floating air stuff is. Don't worry about it."
I do
Very
not know
well.
why it says DC 0 wisdom saving throw. That's absolutely not correct.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's.
I don't know.
doing that.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So now that Ianfear is back on the floor, do you all want to depart for?
Quick question:
Yes.
is Yestis out in the group?
Yes. Tess.
Okay, so
Yes. he is.
So Yolanthe goes up and like kind of gives him his jacket back and is like, "Hey, thanks. No one's ever done that for me before. It helped a lot,
Hey, don't mention it.
but it looks better on you."
He kind of slides the jacket back on, pops the collar back up. Rainy day.
Her face drops. Yeah.
He tucks his wands into the jacket pocket.
What I kind of like the collar look. So Ianfear is gonna have his cloak of many fashions now also include one of those pop collars, like high collars. Look on it. In addition to the hood.
Is he back down on the floor by this point?
Yes.
Yolanthe looks a little nervous and she like looks around a bit and then she kind of like leans into us and she's like, "I know you want to come with us, but can you do me a favor actually?"
Yeah, sure. What is it?
There's someone you find people, right? That's what you do? You find people?
That's part of what I do, sure.
I need you to find someone for me.
Who would that be?
Chilaneth.
Pretty sure I can manage it. I've been spent a good deal of time lately finding people who have turned into chanters. They all seem to wind up about the same places, but I can make sure
But
he's okay for you.
They come back, right? Right?
Well, as of yet, I haven't seen any of them that recover, but I don't know what happens when the glow cloud leaves either, or is destroyed, or whatever.
Oh,
Seems like as long as that thing is up above the Institute, we got problems.
Yolanthe gets a very fiery look in her eyes, and she's like, "We're gonna go fuck that cloud up then."
And I do
But
believe our
can-
investigation begins with this person.
She pulls Eustace into a hug and just says, "Can you just bring my sneak twin back?"
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. And then she stands up and she's like, "Okay, everyone, we got a dwarf to save. Let's go." And she just kind of like dashes out the front door.
Let us be off. Val brings his hood over his head.
Did he actually put his armor back on?
Yeah, he had put it on
Okay.
this morning.
Tess returns from the bathroom and she asks Grito to stay behind at the tavern. Just to keep an eye on everything before they head out.
What did Skrito say?
He nods his little bird head and gives her a thumbs up.
And says, "Did I just teach the boy to cuss?"
And Skrito, with his little thumb in the air, says, "Fuck yeah," in Kolvar's voice.
Kolvar just face palms.
Tess shoots Kolvar the most, like, angry of mother looks. Before laughing and then heading toward the door with everyone.
We're going to go ahead and cut to intermission, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. So you all depart. What ails you, Tavern? And you're finally back on terra firma. It doesn't take you terribly long to get to the gate. We'll probably call it about a 20-minute walk. The streets are about as busy as they usually are, even in the rain. People are, kind of donning cloaks and other such vestments in order to, stave away the elements. It's a light rain. It's actually kind of a nice, cool day out otherwise. Once you get to the gate, or actually just before you approach the gate, two guards approach you. One of them looks directly at you, Rek. "Stop. This is a guard shopping checkpoint. Do you have any magical items?" Wait, that's silly. What? Of course they have magical items. It's the whole magic city. This whole job is silly. Do you have any magical items?
Just these guns, and he flexes.
Well,
Rick.
if his guns are magical, we'll have to confiscate them. Please put your guns on the ground and step away.
I think you need a doctor for that.
Rek goes down, just starts doing push-ups.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check, please. Are you having trouble finding it? Wait, can y'all still hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can.
hear you.
Okay. Rek, you all right there?
No.
Did we lose him?
I did say they were having some trouble with their headset.
Yeah, can you hear us, Rek? Yeah, I think we lost him.
Ah, so the computer
Arnar.
froze.
Aw, lame.
Oof.
Well, while he's doing that, a second guard approaches you, Yolanthe. Shut! This is a wait. This is a point where we check stuff. Yep. Do you have magic?
No. Have you been shit on by seagulls?
No. You're free to go.
Okay.
Next.
And she blows a kiss.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check. No, last time I said that, their computer froze. Suddenly we lose Yolanthe too.
My Reg just gets up from push-ups, starts to leave with the rest of
Welcome back.
It's restarting. I'm on my phone.
So many technical difficulties today. We'll get through it though. The guard comes up to you next, Tess.
Tess smiles her big toothy grin.
Wait. I think I've seen you somewhere before. He like squints at you. Yeah. I think I had a dream about this one.
Oh, do tell Tess more. She leans forward.
Well, that's not what's important right now. Do you have any magical items? This is
None
so
outside of your very direct gaze, handsome.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check. Is everybody gonna flirt with the guard?
Well, I guess you'll find out if he comes to me.
Oof.
I think I'm going to use my bend luck skill.
Okay.
And oh, what the hell? Why did it do that? So I used 2 sorcery points. And then oh, that's why. Okay. So it's going to, and I'm going to add a D4 to that.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
2 sorcery points for 1 point.
1 point.
Oh my gosh, nerf
Pretty
Ian Fear. Nerf Ian Fear. His buffs are too strong.
I actually rolled an 11 myself for my counter. I'm showing that to Bit right now, so that actually does make it pass.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I think that this one is free to go. Ah,
Can I
Ex-
ask a quick question? Is Ian Fear still floating, or is he's on Earth now?
No, I landed on the ground.
he
if
landed.
That's how we were able to do
Okay,
that.
I was
Yeah, he's
just
on the Earth now.
imagining.
He looks
I was
up.
just imagining in my head the floating sorcerer who's like, "No, I'm not magical. What do you ask?"
I'm just a balloon.
He walks up to Valphalin next. You're a dragonborn. They pretty much always have magical. You know what? I don't even care anymore. If we've got to do our job, we're supposed to be checking for magical items, so we haven't found any. And it's the bloody magic city. This is so stupid.
Sounds pretty stupid to me, man.
Sorry.
Yolanthe pulls out her
Dude.
pipe and is just smoking.
Do tell us more, though. No magical items, you say? Does seem kind of crazy for a magical city. But what of the glow cloud?
Well, we asked it if it had any magical items, and it did not answer. But also, why are we even confiscating magical items in the bloody magic city where there's the Institute of Bloody fucking Magic? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Did you confiscate some magic ale?
No. Yes, whatever. You're all free to go. I don't even want to be here today.
Aw.
Does seem like you are very overworked, friend. You should get some rest.
All of us are. The castle sends down these orders that we're supposed to be confiscating magical items. Kind of wretches.
Oh, how lovely.
Right. Yolanthe bamps away.
You're all free to go. You can go.
Okay. Watch out for seagulls. If you see one, offer it a carrot.
Please do hydrate.
Trust me,
Drink
you'll
some
want to-
water.
I think beer's got water in it.
Tess cringes as she rushes off behind Yolanthe.
Yolanthe looks at the group and is like, well, that was easy.
Yes, normally I would be the first one to say that was close, but that wasn't at all even close. It's almost as
guards
though
don't-
someone threw that in at the last minute because they couldn't think of anything else to do on the way to the gate.
I'm a little insulted that they didn't even think to question me. I'm happy, but a little insulted.
They just figured, you're just a stylish little guy.
Tess is going to hold your hand while she says this, Ian Fear. Knowing your wild magic, it is probably for the best they did not ask you.
Yolanthe shrieks with laughter again.
Was it just me, or did they seem inebriated?
Very clearly
Yeah.
drunk and unhappy. I'm very unhappy with their lives, their choices.
Yeah, they
I
don't.
don't know about
they don't seem
inebriated,
to like
but
this
they were
decision.
probably sauced out of their minds.
It's interesting. I thought all guards were bastards, but I guess I don't know. Maybe they're just guys doing a job that they don't
Not
really want to do.
Agab.
Hey, Gab.
Before long, you all make it to the gate. of the city. It's still, of course, open. You easily make your way out into the lower district. Right. Where were we supposed to head from here?
I forgot.
See, now Tess is a little confused why
Wasn't it
how we
all
ended
along
up
the
here. What were we not supposed to go to the south, and we would know it by the smell, and then we are looking for a witch. And
Oh, yes, the south. Right.
They said a round building.
Tess was just along for the ride.
You all start to travel south along the wall.
Should I fly ahead and see where the building is?
But perhaps a little something with a strong sense of smell, because Ratsputin did tell us that we would know by quote unquote the smell.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could do
So
that.
maybe not too strong a smell given where we were previously.
Trust me, after being in that stink city, the swamp will smell nice. And Yolanthe goes into wild shape.
What do you wild shape into?
We are in a swamp, right?
No.
Oh,
We're heading
where are we?
along the gate toward the south.
I'm not sure where you're getting the swamp thing from.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Well,
I swore
we did say
am I just,
witch. Maybe you're
Yeah.
just connecting swamp
maybe I'm just
and
like
witch
swamp
together.
witch, swamp witch. No, okay, she's going wolf.
Is that like going ghost, but like going wolf?
I mean, since they're going at wolf by themselves, that does make them going lone wolf.
I love how every time I polymorph you, like, I just get yet another copy of your character. I'm removing
Yeah,
the
I've got 3
duplicates
now.
now. Yeah, I'm removing the duplicates. It's so weird.
Okay, I see it.
Yolanthe Wolf. Wolf Lanthe.
Ow.
Yolanthe, go ahead and roll, and we'll call it investigation. I think you have advantage on that when you're in wolf form if it's smell based.
Oh, I definitely don't. Well, hold on. Actually, I don't know.
Let's see.
I think it's only perception.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you roll perception. I didn't mean to link that twice.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Woof.
What, with a 24?
Woof, she says as she rolls a fucking.
I saw that 5 and I was
24.
like, ew. What is that single digit ass dice doing here? Get out of here.
Plus 8, plus 3.
Straight to jail, she says as she puts her dice in
Dice
jail.
Yeah, right. The low dice. The single
Fuck you,
digit was
these
actually
dice.
a 16. Doing the math. It doesn't take very long to
16
pick up
so
on the very strong scent as you walk of incense and other stuff. About the strongest smelling
Pretty.
thing in the entire district, as far as you can tell.
By the way, does anyone speak with animals?
Squeak, squeakum, squeak, squeakum.
I can. It'd take me 10 minutes.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying. There's some commentary that's missed whenever Yolanthe is in wolf form or any animal form.
Bark, bark, bark.
Because she sasses the fuck out of people.
All right.
Anyway, so she follows the scent of the potpourri or whatever you said. Oh, incense.
Yeah, it's like a really strong scent of incense and
Potions galore.
Yeah,
Indeed.
she's on the trail. Trucking along. Do I smell Darkhool at all?
you do not.
Oh.
Yes, you are not concentrating anymore.
Does anyone else smell Darko? I mean, Wolf.
That just smells incense.
You all, Yolanthe finally leads you to a kind of circular building question mark. It's kind of a rundown looking. It's almost like a tent, but it seems to be solid enough. Like it wouldn't just like blow over or anything. But smell is definitely coming from here. The door stands open and it's quite dark inside.
Wolflanthe waffles at the door and then points her nose at the party and just keeps looking at the door back to everyone like, hello, I have no thumbs.
Tess immediately opens the flap to the tent and announces, "Hello."
Inside,
Is
you
anybody
see
here? It smells very, very strong.
inside. It seems that the entire place is currently empty, save for a light right in the center of the room and a very strong smelling, bubbling cauldron.
Tess looks around and looks back at the rest of the party questioningly.
Yeah, I'm not really that big of all this sort of mystery and shroud and stuff. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to raise the light level.
And I am going to learn how to do that. I think that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yep.
You raise the light level. As you do that, a very tiny...
Wait, holy.
Hmm?
The door makes a click noise when you click on it. That's cool.
As you, I've locked it because I don't have map out there,
I know.
so...
I know.
As you bring up the light level, a tiny little flying creature of some kind just kind of appears before you. It looks like the one at
Snap
the
at it.
top left there.
Wait, like the axolotl or
Oh
the
my
bat?
god, is that Stitch?
It looks like the axolotl, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Wolflanthe snaps at it.
Oh, how cute!
I am the homunculus, and I have been sent here to... What? Make sure that you are the adventurers of which we have been told. And so I will ask you several questions. Don't say that part out loud. Oh.
Will we see the other side if we answer correctly?
Yes. I think.
Wolflanthe is like snapping at this thing in the air with her teeth.
It's kind of easily
Like
just
trying to catch
avoiding
it.
you.
Yeah, she's still doing it though. Chomp, 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 chomp.
But Tess has never seen a human oculus before.
Now you have. I am Selbra's homunculus. And you are supposed to be, and it kind of like squints its eyes at you. Adventurers from across the sea, some heroes of something.
Maybe Boonaver?
But that's so technically Shopibin if you kind of consider the false Hydra situation, and we should all think of a different title.
That is correct.
Okay, judgy cunt.
Maybe we could be the Godbury guards, considering we're all the work we do for them.
What the hell was that?
Perhaps now is not the time to be debating the group name.
Yes, weren't there some questions we should be having?
That was the first one, and you answered correctly. Next question. When your little band of adventurers traveled to the mountains, you came to an ancient dwarven ruin. What was its name?
In Tharum?
Correct! I heard that twice. That was great. I was very excited.
I was really expecting you to say, "What's your quest?"
We're not there
Is
yet.
your favorite
That's question number 147. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of these on the fly.
Counter ask if Tess could.
So what you're saying is this little fairy thing asks a lot of questions.
Yes.
God
It
damn it.
expects a lot of answers.
It expects a lot of answers.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Counter ask if Tess could.
Go ahead.
Why exactly should we feel comfortable telling you all of these things?
I already know the answers.
Then why are you asking the questions?
Because I have to make sure that you're not the Red Nine.
Tess sees. Do we look like the Red Nine? There are not even 9 of us.
Ew.
Much less, not a whole lot of red outside of Val here and you know, Rex beard and luxurious hair. However, not a lot of red and also not 9 of us. Is there not a more creative solution here?
No. Next question. What is it that you seek from my master?
Galanthe's sniffing the bed.
Tess is a friend of the shadows. Where can Tess find some light?
Well, that tells me that you already met Ratsputin. He is a good friend, but even the Red Nine could have disguised themselves as you and gotten the password.
But the Red Nine probably would have said it a little bit better than Tess could have.
Perhaps, but next question. And this one is for the red-bearded man. And it points with its little tiny finger at you, Rek.
Does the
me?
finger have feathers on it? No.
One time, you found a portal And when you went through, what was on the other side?
I found a lot of portals. One time I went to hell. One time it was another shop.
The hell part was the one that we've heard.
Okay. Portal's weird.
In months past, there were 3 other members of your team. What were their names?
Well, there was a very buff tiefling named Miasku, and there was this like tiny little fairy, almost kind of your size actually, named Serene, but she didn't really do much. And
Let's also not forget the one who's been the cause of our problems here in Shopperman.
yes, Healthiest was with us for a time, but then there's also we kind of lost Talanith recently, but he's doing the glow cloud nonsense. There's a chance he may come back.
You're missing one more name. Think back.
I mean,
Well,
Wolf.
I wouldn't
Ahara?
exactly call him. Oh yeah, there was a horror.
Ahara was definitely a thing, but Tess has not thought of Ahara in a long time.
Interesting. What do you think happened to all of these people?
Well, we kind of know what Healthiest has been up to, not gonna lie.
What if I eated them?
Just you tiny little thing.
Yes, you're right. I didn't eat them.
Okay, Nix.
Yes, what? Last question. Why is the Red Mage trying to kill you?
Maybe because Tess got mad that he stole her cheeseburger.
It is actually a good question. What cause does he have at this point to be after us as he is? I can't think of anything that I ever did wrong. In fact, he had asked me for the orbs of fate, and I unwillingly handed them over.
You are in a fireplace, Yolanthe.
Oh,
It's not lit
I
currently.
thought that was the door.
It smells of ash.
She just kind of sniffs specting the entire room.
Perhaps we know something that Healthiest also wants to know. We have done a number of adventures through the mirror.
What about you? And the little homunculus turns over to you, Rack. Why would a red mage want to kill such a calm and stately looking orc such as yourself?
I don't know. We didn't interact much. Maybe he was jealous.
Is it the armor?
Of the guns.
Could be the magical guns. I didn't even know that you had them.
I mean, we did owe that guy some stuff, but we left hell before we had a chance to give him anything. Could have just asked us if he knew how to get here.
That is a good enough answer for me. I'm convinced. You are who you say you are. I will let you through to see the master. Selbra is her name. However, I must warn you, the path into her lair is treacherous. Be on your guard. Oh,
How do you spell the witch's name?
Selbra, Selbra.
Sorry, I forgot to cast that earlier.
The small creature flitters down to the fireplace where it messes with something. And suddenly, the wall behind the fireplace where the hearth would be disappears. It was, in fact, a door. Hey, get out of my space.
Don't have to tell Wolf Lanthy twice. She's through the door.
Be careful.
Bye.
Adios, amigos. I mean, Wolf. Nothing happened.
What do you mean? You should be able to go further. never
Yeah,
mind.
it's just dark.
It is. It's very, very dark.
As Tess walks by the homunculus, she kind of reaches out to touch its wings.
It's kind of hard to do because it's in the mid. It's flying, so it's like flapping
Yeah.
its wings.
It's like touching a fan that's moving, but like Tess still does it. Reaches out with her fingertips. So
It makes a
pretty.
against your finger. You all start to make your way into this tunnel.
Also, what is this thing on the table here that looks like
This
it's like a shriveled up little voodoo doll or something? Like
that is a mandragora
like a
root.
mandrake. Okay, I was about to say it's like okay.
I cannot see.
Everybody else, I have dark vision.
I don't, but I have sniff vision.
Not how that works.
Oh, is that like smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, it's like smell-o-vision. The smelly smell that smells.
I
smelly.
know I have a torch in here somewhere.
He starts digging around in his pack.
I'm not gonna lie.
I could
forgot how to
attempt
do
a
that.
firebolt, or I said, I
No, 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 no.
fireball.
How do I do that? There we go. Val lights up a torch.
Wolf Lanthy be sniffing around constantly.
Perhaps one of you who can see should take point.
Yolanthe retreats. Bonk.
No, she's just circling around sniff-specting. Sniff-spection. I can't see shit, though.
You should also,
Wreck.
sorry,
Would you do
We
the
should be
honors?
careful and on our guard because they did mention this is supposed to be treacherous potentially.
All right. Here, squeeze through here.
The cave seems pretty empty as you kind of march along. You don't hear any sounds or anything like that, aside from some dripping coming from somewhere. The further that you get into the cave, the more stale the air becomes.
Doesn't seem like somebody's been this way in a while.
Everybody go ahead and roll a perception check. This will be based on hearing. Yolantha, you're the only one to hear this, but you hear a very faint sound of, like, chittering.
Yolanthe freezes with her hackles raised. Bark!
All right. Rec holds his ground. Starts peering out,
What is it, Yolanthe?
reaching out with the senses.
Did Timmy fall into the well again?
You bastard. I was waiting for it.
Val hangs back, the torch still.
Wolflanthe
above his
kind of
head.
like scoots slightly in front of Rick and like kind of like backs into him, like kind of like edging him backwards.
Whoa.
I can't actually see.
Using the booty and tail to kind of push him back.
Yeah,
It's okay.
with her ears back, her hackles
I can
raised.
see further in the dark.
She's like growling.
You don't see anything, Rek. But you can make out pretty much everything clearly as far as your line of sight goes currently.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear or see anything moving.
Rec ducks down to Wolf Lanthe's level and peers out, kind of. Are you seeing something? And kind of looks in the direction that they're facing.
She responds by like her ears were back, but now she lifts them up and like rotates them around, like trying to indicate, yeah, I hear something.
The twitching ear thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to make an animal handling, or can I just intuit that?
I'd say that you've been around Yolanthe enough. You kind of have a gist of what her signals mean. So no roll necessary. You know what that means.
Okay, she's hearing something, y'all.
How shall we proceed?
Fireball.
It is always an option.
No.
I am gonna go.
No.
I am gonna go refill my water for a quick second. I'll be right back.
I do not
All right,
want to be
give it-
levitated to the ceiling.
Give it a second. Hold on. He just kind of waits and listens. Trying to
Rec,
see if we
Go
can
ahead and
pick
roll
up
another
anything
perception check, this time with advantage. Rek. Sorry, they asked me who. Do those dice have misfit skulls on them? That's crazy.
else. They do. I got
That
the
is
same thing.
17.
Yeah.
You know what? I am gonna go ahead and use my bend luck
Okay.
and add a D4 to that.
Okay. Jesus, they really hate you today. With
Because it's a pyramid.
an 18, you start to make out that same sound. It's like a chittering. It's almost like you're a hunter. It's almost like insectoid.
We might have bugs up ahead, y'all.
Should be easy
Hopefully
then.
not too many, because I'd hate to be bugged by them.
Tess hates bugs.
Rhett kind of tries to do his best impression of what he's hearing.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Terrible.
We're going to call this a DC 10. You're
Oh,
able
wow.
to... You nail it. Like, he perfectly imitates the kind of chittering noise.
And for sure, it's not cute rodents. It has to be bugs.
Definitely sounds like an insect to me, but until we see it, we won't know for sure.
All right.
Tess
Hold
will
up.
just bring up the rear.
Hold back. Let me see if I can see something. And I'll come this way.
Rex starts to make his way through the tunnels. I assume your weapon's drawn at this point.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and pull out his hammer.
Drawn Steve.
And
Still not seeing anything at this point.
okay.
You know the sound came from this direction, though.
He takes a little bit forward. Edging out.
Can you ping where Rec is? Because I can't see the token. Okay. I feel like Wolflanthy is going to creep up along, trying to follow along closely. Sorry, can you ping again? I lost it already.
He's right next to you.
Okay.
Move 5 feet in. Yeah, that works.
Like that? Okay.
You still don't see anything, but as you approach this corner here, you start to hear that same chittering, this time just a bit louder, coming from around the corner.
Okay. All right. Rick drops back. He's like, all right, come on. Let's move up here. As everyone moves up, he points down the direction. I'm hearing it that way. Hold here. I'm going to do another scout.
Standing by.
Tess looks up at the ceiling nervously. Ooh,
As you
do
come
nothing.
around the corner, Rec, you see what seems to be a giant hole in the floor. And echoing up from the bottom of this, from somewhere down there, is that same chittering.
Okay, Rex steps back to the
Cool.
light.
Go get him, Rec.
All right, there's a hole in the ground up ahead where that noise is coming from. You want to move up with me?
Right
You can
behind
point
you.
me to that hole.
or do
Maybe
we
I can
want to
throw this
avoid it?
fireball.
The little guy did say the path would be treacherous.
I'm
Think we gotta
typically
go
one
this
to
way
avoid
then?
a fight, but what do you think? Is it avoidable?
Could be if we go a long way around, maybe. But again, we don't know exactly where we're going. So let me take another look.
Oh God, what if we have to go down the hole?
Party go down the hole.
Rex steps back. There might be a path going this way, a little further on. And he starts making his way. Or is that a dead end over there?
Right here.
That's a dead
Yeah.
end.
Oh,
I don't know why it's not showing correctly.
okay.
It is. It does kind of like have a little bit of like a weird angled corner type thing. So
Well,
There we
if
go.
we go
That's
around
perfect.
this corner, we might be able to make our way along the wall. We might have to be as quiet as possible, though.
Val looks down
I
at
can
his full suit of armor.
I really hope that I don't fuck this up, as they say.
Wolflanthe rolls her eyes and then shakes her head and takes herself out of wild shape.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
All right, give me a second to go further down. Maybe there's another way around the rocks.
I have pet aggro. I'm gonna go feed the babies.
I cannot figure out how to unwild shape you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is really strange. Usually it gives me a button for it, but this time it didn't.
Is it because you had to delete a bunch of them?
I think so.
Oops. I guess I'm stuck like a wolf forever.
will you be
You are
hungry
now.
like the wolf?
Oh no, now I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. All right. Non-Wolflanthe dusts herself off and then looks at Val and kind of rolls her eyes again and is like, "Hold still, you clunky bastard." And then she casts.
Rek, are you sneaking?
No, wait, come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. He's just
Can you
kind
go
of.
ahead and roll it? Stealth.
Ah, farts. I have to cast. I have to put a circle.
You're
Sorry.
Lincoln.
Rek
Oh,
is outside that circle, unfortunately.
Oof. But he's sneaky. Rhett can be on Team Sneak.
Your stealth.
so I guess as the druid for Team Sneak, you'd be the sneak snake.
Sneak, sneak. Yolanthe was always a better sneak anyway.
All right, Rat comes back and it's like, well, looking at all the possible ways I could find, we're gonna have to make our way by that hole, one way or the other.
Can't you fill it with something?
I could fill it with fire.
Do it.
Not knowing what's down
Oh.
there, or how deep the hole goes, or if it has twists and turns, I don't know that that would be successful.
Would I be able to recognize the bug noise?
Go ahead and roll a.
I'd say we would prepare for the fight, but make our way as stealthily as possible.
Agreed.
Go ahead and roll, Yolanthe, a call it a wisdom check.
Ah,
If you
I
want to
thought you
roll
were
it,
going to say nature.
if you want to roll it as nature or survival, I also let you do that.
Oh, you know what? I have a plus 11 to survival. I'm going to do that. I know exactly what these bugs are. I invented them.
You can't tell exactly what it is because you've never heard a sound quite like this before, but it sounds almost arachnid in nature.
Ew. Guys. 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 Guys.
What?
I think they're cave spiders.
Can't you turn into a spider yourself and see if you can understand what they're saying?
Can
Is that how
I?
that works?
I don't know, actually.
Wouldn't you gain
I mean,
suddenly the ability
I
to
don't.
speak with animals as that animal type?
Can I just cast speak with animals?
Or yeah, do
Or
that.
speak with bugs?
Interesting. One moment. One moment, please.
If I do that, we lose our pass without trace, though, I will say.
Eh.
If you're just like, nothing a little fireball can't fix.
So this circle is a 30-foot radius. If I were to use the fireball, it'd be a 20-foot radius. So it's just slightly smaller than this, but it's definitely bigger than the hole in the ground.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do
Sorry, I'm still figuring out the logistics of it all.
that. We always be throwing you curveballs.
Actually, I think in this case it was my own curveball. Okay, I now understand. So yeah, the answer is if you want to try and do that, you are more than welcome to.
I vote sneak by.
Okay,
What's your choice, Elanthe?
we're sneaking.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to know what these Spidos have to say.
Val's going to go ahead and roll stealth.
Targeted does not have 2 T's.
It does not. Wow. That's a hell of a disadvantage roll.
Oof.
Nice.
Somehow Val very slowly walks as though he doesn't even...
And that's with the plus 10?
What's
Oh,
that?
is that?
Is that with the plus 10 from her spell?
No.
Nice.
He doesn't actually have a stealth roll, just Wow.
Sorry about that. I lost internet connection and re-jumped in.
The spider suddenly jump scaring everyone.
They're just having a little spider rave down in their hole.
Everybody who is stealthing by, please roll stealth. Also, you can all move up.
Am I supposed to roll a d10 with the stealth, or is it just plus 10?
It's just plus 10.
Okay.
Team sneak, team sneak, team sneak, team sneak.
Is that going to follow you, or do I need to remove it?
Oh,
It
I
is
guess
done.
oh, well, it just disappeared. Oh, never mind.
As you get closer to the pit, you can now see that it is very clearly a pit. You can, of the bottom of which you cannot see.
Rec kind of motions to follow along the wall here as he moves ahead as quietly as possible.
Yolanthe does, but she can't
uh,
resist kind of like leaning forward just a bit just to try and see if she can see what's down there. She's nosy.
I was gonna say, is there any sort of like webbing or whatnot that would be near this hole?
Doesn't look like it.
Webby, webby hole. Webby,
Rec, you
webby
can
hole.
see light of an exit from up this direction. Wait for me, guys.
Tess is absolutely terrified of insects, so she is gonna freeze for a moment.
Yolanthe goes over and gently takes Tess's hand. It's okay.
Tess is death gripping that hand.
You know, she is like trying to gently like tug her towards the wall.
Aimfear is gonna come along on the side and put an arm around the shoulders.
Tess leans into it. It just allows everyone to help her through it. She is like absolutely terrified of insects.
Whoops.
Actually, Aimfear will actually go along the other side, so that way it put himself between the Tess and the insects.
Yeah, Rec comes back just inside the light and kind of waves and points in a direction.
Come on, the end is near.
Tess holds her breath as they walk through. Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Go ahead and continue moving. You all clear the chamber. Val hangs back. Gestures for you all to go on. As you turn, as you're leaving, the enormous form of a giant. Oh, I guess it's not that big. A fucking pretty damn big spider crawls out of this this tunnel, and along with it, a bunch of humanoid-looking things. They don't see you.
Derp.
Wow.
Oh lord.
Oh gosh.
They are large.
This will be fun to come back to.
They just seem to move along.
That one was close.
Tess, it's very, very important that you not turn around right now.
That's where we're going to go ahead and close it off for the night. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope that we will see you next time. I believe that we had
3 questions.
Oh, wait.
3 whole questions.
Where's the?
We have them. We have. They're posted in our Discord channel.
Yeah, and they're in the Discord.
No, I know. I just for some reason the little speaking avatars aren't working on this scene. I'll have to worry about that later. So many technical difficulties tonight. I apologize for that. First question. Rec, what you been up to?
What do you mean?
I mean, this was probably at the beginning, so I mean, since you were essentially away during the last few sessions. So my guess would be what you've been doing
Literally the
during
past.
that time.
It's from like timing wise. It has literally just been a few hours.
Oh, well, I didn't know
what was he doing?
you were gone. I had trouble sleeping, so I went down to the market and in the docks, and I was finding work. A lot of people need help moving stuff. I'm good at that. So
Aw.
get from one place to one place, and they give me a few coins. Good stuff. And I came back tired, ready to go to sleep.
Seem to remember Bagram having a similar job just recently.
Were y'all broing out?
He might have been down there. He pointed me to one job earlier.
Nice.
He does sort of have his finger on the pulse of that sort of thing. Next question. Yolanthe, what creature do you find the most disturbing?
Ugh, jellies. It's so weird. They're alive, but they don't have eyes. They don't have a mouth, but they eat you. It's weird. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. Gross.
Jellies, eh?
Just imagine being made of goo.
Strawberry goo.
Blech. What's a strawberry?
Ergo.
All right, and last question is for Ian Fear. How did it feel to attempt to give Yolanthe a squirrel tail, but you ended up levitating to the ceiling?
I mean, I've never been so light on my feet before, so it was quite a hair-raising experience.
Would you say that it was an uplifting experience?
I definitely got a new perspective on things.
Both of you are fired.
You did this on purpose.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of New Dalancia. And until then, and as always, keep a song in your heart.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.